So good morning guys, it's 9:03. So this is my normal routine. If I'm here in Manila, I bring my wife to the office. Yeah. So it's a few minutes before the trading day would open, and that's how I do it. After bringing my wife, I try to find a place where I can also check the market as it opens all together. So let's see how the day progresses. So I just dropped my wife. I'm off to meet my friend for a quick brekkie. I think he's gonna grab a copy of my book and then give it to his friend for a birthday gift. So what I'll do is this: before I meet him, I'm gonna try to find a spot as the market opens. So it's 5 minutes before the market would open. So I'm gonna go online, check based on my trading plan already if any of the stocks that I watched last night bounced from the support levels that I placed, then it becomes a buy. But if it goes lower or it opens lower, I'm not gonna buy it yet, and I'm gonna monitor it later on, probably again after my meeting with him, or later on before the lunch break in the market. Then I'm gonna see if it goes back up. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna avoid it and not gonna buy it in general. So that's how it generally works on my end. Hey guys, so this is what I do to keep myself productive. So I'm meeting a friend, he's still not here, but what I do on my downtime, especially when the market is open, that's when I start to lock in. That's when I start to check whether the parameters that I've set are I don't know, in towards my trading plan as well. So the market, just to give you guys an update, it's at 7,037.46 as of the opening. It's down 0.86%. So what does this mean to all of us? It's now progressing towards its downtrend still. As what I've mentioned before the market was opening, we're still in a downtrend. The support has just been broken, and there's a possible scenario that we could possibly go down and go lower still and retrace towards the downward movement that the downward projection of the market is still headed. So let's see how it goes intraday. Let's see how it goes as well over the next few trading days, if the downtrend will continue to progress or we start reversing upward. But as of this point in time, as of intraday, there's no indication yet, but a lot can happen within a day. A lot can happen also with everything that's going on in the market, and that's what I like about investing and trading. You can really just, no one can know how it does on a daily basis. That's why the best thing to make money in the market is to just follow the trend and take it as it is. So my friend's now here. We're just gonna have a quick breakfast, but I just reminded myself that he was one of the first people who got interviewed also in Anthony Taberna's show, all about talking about the market. So let's hear his thoughts now while the market is down, and what's happening, what's his strategy, what's his style. Is he panicking, or is he just relaxing also as of this point in time? Guys, I'd like to introduce you to Ryan Figueroa. Yes.
Good morning.
So Ryan, the market is down. Yes.
Yes.
So as of this point in time, we're still in a downtrend. How's your portfolio? Are you scared, or what's happening? What are you doing?
Most of my positions are in red. And
Wow.
it can be an eyesore, but I'm not really panicking right now because I'm sticking to my objectives. I invested in the stock market for retirement, so I still have a long way to go.
So you're really more of an investor than,
Yes.
than a trader.
Yes.
Pero my question is this: since you're an investor, the companies that you're buying, are they good naman or bad?
They're good. Most of them are part of the index, so there's no really reason for me to worry about it. Because the stocks that I'm holding, most of them are part of the index. They're blue chip stocks. Some of them are second liners as well. So I see room for growth in these companies. So no cause for me to really worry about it.
Okay, so you're an employee for a telecom company, yes?
Yes.
So there's a lot of employees who watch this video as well that are probably suffering losses, and they're actually scared right now. Any advice for them?
just stick to your objectives. Always go back to the reason why you invested in the first place, and take advantage of your current employment. The market is down right now, but it will not be your sole source of income, passive income. You also have your active income when you're employed. So take advantage of that, leverage on that. Be faithful in what you're doing in the workplace, and just believe that God loves you, Jesus loves you, and that He is driven by a passionate desire to bless you, whether in your employment, whether in your investments, whether in your even trading, if you're not an investor like me.
Alright, so that's it. We're now off to eat tapa, guys. This is one of the best tapas that I've ever tasted in my life. So, yeah. Bye, Ryan.
Bye. Thank you.
So it's now almost 11 a.m. The markets took a tumble for a bit, no? I got a lot of messages that they got scared when it hit below 7,000. But please remember this, intraday the market went below 7,000. As of where we are right now, it's above 7,000 as we speak. However, please remember this, above 7,000 or below 7,000, 6,900 plus, it's still in a downtrend, it's still bearish. So a bearish stock, a bearish market will just function in the same fashion of where it's supposed to go, which is downward. Another thing I'd like to mention is a lot of the stocks have been bearish, and not just that, stocks that have been in deep downtrends are down even more. Surplus is down. Double Dragon, I'm surprised it's down 9%. It's only 21 pesos. It's 21 pesos na lang. And then you have your Ayala Lands, which hit 36, but now it's up. SM Prime is up already. You have the larger market cap stocks starting to hit some level of buying as well. But majority of the stocks that are not so good fundamentally, or they have relatively been overpriced for the past, they're now still in deep downtrend. So I'll update you on what's gonna happen over the next few moments or actions within the day as well. So I'm now headed to a bank to open some bonds, NLEX Bonds. It's, I think, 5.8% net already, so less taxes. That's already a relatively good amount, and it's nice to have a good passive source of cash flow as well. So for those who follow my style, no, I use the stock market or I use trading to grow my portfolio, but I use preferred shares and also bonds to help preserve cash flow and give me that level of income on a regular basis as well. So what are bonds?
So bonds are low-risk investment that will give you passive cash flows.
Yeah, so yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So I'm done opening the NLEX bonds. No, it's at 6.8%. Less, of course, 20% taxes, which is something good for those who would want to have passive income for the next 10 years as well. So now I'm gonna have lunch. Then after having lunch, let's monitor the markets on how will it progress over the next few hours in afternoon trading as well. So the next update that we'll get is for the afternoon session of the market as well, as we continue in the downtrend. Something specific though happened, that some of the stocks that have value started to bounce already. Some of the stocks that are relatively cheap with value have started to go up as well. So let's see if it will hold up until the closing. So let's check it out. So it's almost lunch, guys. So if you've noticed, no, the way I structure my day-to-day activities is that I still get to do my lifestyle, but at the same time, for the first 3 hours of trading, I watched the market thrice already, and then I was able to make 2 transactions as well. So ganun lang, I log in, check if it hits the price that I want, then if it's a buy signal, I buy it already there. If it's a sell signal, based on what I researched last night, I take profits or I cut loss based on that as well. So as you can see, it's something that has to be stress-free, and it's something that you can do wherever you are in life as well, even if you're working or you have you have more time on your hands. But for me, it allows me to do what I want to do and also at the same time trade. So this afternoon, I'm gonna eat lunch. Then as I eat lunch na rin, I'm gonna do all of my other entrepreneurial work that's not connected naman to stock trading as well. So see you all again later.
Stock market is down.
Parang masaya nang da.
Sakto na lang po.
Hey guys, so markets closed in the red at around 7,068, which is still down, but not as long of a candlestick as what we had yesterday. So for those who've been following our technical analysis, you know that large red candlesticks mean larger selling convictions. Smaller ones shows you that, hey, there might be already a shift. A lot of investors might be thinking it's cheap already, and a lot of people are thinking that, hey, even if it's cheap, there's still a larger movement downward as well. So that's an indecision candle. We may wait for what the next candle will show us over the next few days. But however, this red candle still places us in the downward trend, downward projection, in the downtrend of the whole channel towards the index. If there's a silver lining, we already saw a lot of large cap stocks like Ayala Land, SM Prime hit lows today but started to bounce up intraday, similar to the PSEI hit lows below 7,000 level, and if there's any silver lining to it, it closed above the 7,000 level, which shows us that as of today, there's a slight amount of buying below 7,000. That there's a slight amount of people believing that at this point in time it's relatively cheaper already as well. So I think this will end the vlog for today. Nothing has changed since yesterday. The market is still bearish. It's relatively oversold. Some stocks have strong buying signals already on a day-to-day basis, but not yet strong enough to destroy the trend. I'll have an interview with GMA7 later on. It will be about the SSS pension funds and how sustainable it will be. I'm not sure if I'll be able to include snippets of that at the end of this video, but if this is the end of it, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you all for Stock Smarts Manila this Saturday and Sunday at the City Grand Garden Hotel. So I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. It's about to rain, so I hope you guys get home soon and not be affected by traffic at all. So God bless you and have a great day ahead. Very much needed na income para sa akin.
Upon saying that, sa estado ngayon ng SSA, perfectly ba, is it advisable or wise move kasi in the past administration?
Sa bottom line ng tao na tumatanggap ng pension, and in the same way, balance din siya in a way that hindi rin umaaray yung nag-contribute ngayon, or in the same way, pwedeng sustainable. Another way kasi na pwede nilang palakahin yung pondo nila is taasan nila yung contributions ng mga tao monthly or yung kaltas sa kanila, which is nangyayari ngayon flat. So pag flat siya, mangyayari, tama yung na-mention na tumataas yung cost of goods, nagkakaroon tayo ng inflation. Yung dating bili mo ng manok 20 years ago, ngayon halos for sure halos duplicate na yung presyo niya. Kung hindi tumataas yung hinuhulog din nila, bumababa yung value na in terms of paano yung mabibili. So, it would be advisable, ako din, I would advise din, makagawa sila ng paraan na may balance also na tumataas yung bilihin. Habang tumataas yung bilihin, sige, dagdagan din natin yung contribution nila para lumalaki din yung pondo ng SSS in a way.
Sir, you mentioned na parang tataas yung contribution. Sure, kasi parang parang for the past, since 1989, 4 na beses lang po nataas sa contribution, pero 23 times ang pagtaas pension. Nag-increase sa contribution. Ano po po ang difference sa
Pwede ba mag-camera?
Input po ba?
Assistant.
4 times nag-increase.
Increase lang po yung contribution.
Okay, tapos 23 times nag-increase yung
Pension.
Okay. Yun. That alone already shows na it will be hard to sustain something na ganun, na yung pumapasok na pera, mas konti kesa sa inalabas. So, alam ko parang binabalansa din ng gobyerno, ayaw nila ito sa way na umaaray naman yung mga
mga nagtatrabaho kasi para taasan yung pag-prefer, mababawasan yung take home pay